Falco has some really nice stuff. I don't know how well he does in this matchup, given his plethora to spend time in the air, and Palutena's just increasingly lingering hitboxes at it. But you know what?
And speaking of those teleport cancels that you mentioned, like,
Town and City.
Food is already all over them on
the laser reflected twice.
On Town City. But yeah, right off the bat, it seems like nobody's really getting any big interactions except for Pong, getting really good damage out of these up tilts already, stuffing out several landings. And actually, the up tilt is so good at trading with a lot of disjointed landing options, especially neutral air.
According with Frozen, like Falco's own fair beats Palutena Snare, which is surprising to me, but you know what? Like, I'll take a Palutena main who knows his stuff. And Frozen seems to know that. Rising forward to the Nair, like at 124 already, this is prime up tilt back air percent.
Absolutely.
He's looking for the back air just raw off the ledge.
Just like an up throw mix up as well. Like, there's so many different things that Falco can do, but what's really, really key is just to exploit like his difficulty in winning neutral. A lot of times it's difficult for him to start a lot of the interactions. But now you see FROOT, really nice use of the teleports, mix up the landing, but she is going to eat a back air to the face.
Yeah, the laser coming through, letting him approach pretty safely as the jabs are both climb, but another up tilt is what happens when you're close to Falco. He's hitting that up tilt button, which makes sense.
Absolutely. Oh, and trying to get the laser to stuff out an approach, but FROOT able to low profile under it, getting a little bit of stage control with the forwarder right now. FROOT just needs a way to get Pong off stage.
I like how Pong has slowed this down. He started off like cooking. He's a bird cooking chicken, and he's racked up
cannibalism.
Correct. But you know what? Falco's also a gang member, so like I wouldn't put it past him.
I don't know anything about Star Fox lore, so I'm not going to be able to comment on that. But converting the down air into the back air, Mamma Mia, pizzeria. That killed pretty early. I can't help but suspect that was a little bit of suboptimal DI, but still, that was really nice.
And that's going to be a rough one. All right.
Man, okay, so not a whole lot to say there. That was like a pretty clean through and through set game so far.
Yeah, he held his advantage really strong. He kept the pace in his favor, speeding it up when he got it. Like, it's what Falco does, but when he gets that hit, it's a million miles a second. But once, as he's waiting to find that one starter, he's playing it kind of back. He's using lasers. He's like poking at you from a increasingly far distance, and Palutena is only forcing Palutena to commit to something like a reflect, or an explosive flame, or just to come in, which Falco wants all three of those things. All three of those things are fine. As he sticks to the Falco, and same dress, I respect it.
And hitting the Pong special as well, taking the fattest hit of his vape before every single game. Oh, yeah. That is the Long Island special.
That's getting hit of that jewel and getting right into it.
Absolutely. Oh, missing the tech, but even like more so like glaring, I think Pong missing the tech chase from the forwarder at 0%. Surprisingly able to send a tumble, connecting the up tilt forwarder. The forwarder is such a good frame trap if you to air dodge through it.
Yeah, reading the frame trapping the air dodge with the landing hit. That move is just okay. Just a couple reflects at each other, no big deal. FROOT is playing this a lot better though. She's kind of walling out Falco a little bit more, poking him down with fair as opposed to trying to snipe him in the air. Not letting Falco get anything started, not trying to land on him anymore. Let's go, Gimmer.
Yeah. Pressing jump on somebody's shield.
He jumped right over that F tilt, so I feel like Gimmer is smiling somewhere. Wherever
he might be right now. But, oh my god, such a good landing mix-up, because Pong was ready to try to do a parry punish from the back air, but just going to throw out his own back air.
That kill confirm is so good. And it's troublesome to deal with, like, change the mentality for Falco, because he's another one of those characters that you kind of have to, like, you have to wait for Falco to press buttons first.
I like the thought behind FROOT's teleport cancel. She was trying to go for a potential ledge trap. That's back air.
That was a misinput F smash. Yeah, that had to have been there because she dash attacked the wrong way after the air dodge.
She's just really, really struggling to find a hit. I think just Pong is doing like a great job of maneuvering around a lot of Palutena's hitboxes. So comfortable with the matchup, like being a character like like being
Down tilt.
a Palutena himself.
Yeah, a couple, one too many tilts coming out from Palutena. You don't want to really like hold that line with a lot of her tilts, but okay, landing with the back of 76 is not much, especially at given her combo strings on Smashville can lead to some pretty strong conversions. A couple last hit nairs.
This time living really good DI on the back air.
She's doing a really great job with these teleports from up high to avoid getting too framed, and a good DI in on the trump. Trying to minimize damage as much as he can, but up tilt up air is what takes it that time. Too high for the 1 kill confirm. Well, here's another.
Trying to lead a jump with the up air, but Pong just going to sink and recover really traditionally with the side B. Right now, FROOT just has to get something started. Really nice frame trap with the directional air dodge. And back throw. Beautiful.
A little bit of mix. But Falco's always going to Phantasm at the ledge, so you can... I feel like she can look a little bit forward. Instead of just going for the 2-frame with down tilt, go a little bit forward and down tilt off the ledge. So the Phantasm always gets hit by that down tilt. And at this percent, down tilt fair is definitely real. Up smash. I forgot about up smash. Yeah, that's just kind of like a 17-frame active thing that she can do. If she gets back on stage,
FROOT just has to find a way to get back onto the stage. The laser almost gimping her. I really like the idea from Pong there. And she just has to respect all of those up tilts, because I believe if that was a nail out of shield, that might just trade with the up tilt and FROOT would find herself in a precarious situation again.
Yeah, a lot of unfortunate trades going into FROOT's way. As
Falco definitely seems to capitalize off of them so much more in a matchup. That is going to be a dash attack, and this is now suddenly within the realm of possibility. 1 low percent combo from Palutena, but the up tilt beating out the nair and setting herself up into a back air.
That frame trap, like, she crossed up on the air dodge, which, like, granted with any sort of frame trap like that on